Hi everybody, how you doing? Today is Saturday, the 29th of October, 2022. I'm Don Collins, and this is the Don Collins Show. If you want a recipe for losing a game against a nationally ranked team that you're rolling up on early, here's your recipe for losing. 1, have your quarterback throw 2 interceptions, 1 unforced. 2, have your quarterback, your starting quarterback, miss wide receivers. It was wide open receivers, short, long, medium. Then have your starting quarterback get hurt. Have your backup quarterback come in and throw a crazy interception, one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen, when your team's in scoring range. And 4, have your starting running back fumble on your own 25-yard line. If you want to blame anybody for this game, you can't say this is Mickey Joseph. Look at the players on the field. Casey Thompson and Anthony Grant and Chubba Purdy combined for 4 disastrous turnovers. Nebraska had every chance in the world to win this game. Illinois tried to let them win it, tried to let them take the lead and run with it, and Nebraska gave it away. And it wasn't bad play calling. Some of the plays, some of the receivers that were missed were wide open. Great play calling, terrible execution. The defense, this is probably Nebraska's best defensive game. The defense played great. 4 turnovers in horrible field position, but to say that Nebraska's defense played great, they deserve the game ball. They were put under the kind of pressure that they've seen over the last few years, but I think they stepped up to the plate today and played a very good game. I have no problem with the defense. One problem I do have, though, with Mickey Joseph, I've been very positive about Mickey to this point in the season. You can't be on national TV and lose your cool and start dropping F-bombs at officials. That was not a good look. And also, was it a Reimer with the late hit out of bounds? You can't do that either. You can't. The team today showed signs of cracking under pressure that I really hadn't seen until this point. And it may be because they knew they had the game in hand. They knew they shot themselves in the foot, whatever. But the point is that this game could have been won by Nebraska. Illinois tried to let them take the game, and not because of bad coaching, not because of bad play calling. This was 100% because of horrible execution by key players, Casey Thompson and Anthony Grant, and then Chubba Purdy. Now moving forward, Nebraska's going to have to figure out something when it comes to backup quarterback, because Chubba Purdy was not getting it. The guy looked like a deer caught in headlights. What we saw today was a team with great potential, Nebraska, against a team that was vastly overrated, and yet Nebraska found a way, because of bad execution, not play calling and not coaching, to give the game away. And now a lot of y'all who want Nebraska to win out, for Mickey Joseph to be the coach, will put a feather in your cap and say, look here, Mickey Joseph, you got to get a winning coach in there. What would you like Mickey to do? For those of you that don't want Mickey to be the coach because of today's game, or you think that this game is indicative of another reason to fire him or not let him be the head coach, what would you have done differently if you were Mickey Joseph? The only thing I can think of that I would have done differently is I would have had Logan Smothers in running that ball 4 downs in a row from the time Casey Thompson was out. I mean, that's probably what I would have done differently. Certainly after the Chubba Purdy interception, I would have gone to that. Outside of that, and for whatever reason it didn't happen, I have no complaints about the play calling. I'm just as befuddled as the next guy as to how Casey Thompson could have thrown those interceptions. But he did. And it's part of his MO as a quarterback. The truth of the matter is, the real loser of this game may be Mickey Joseph, as this gives some people a chance to say that Mickey Joseph is failing as a coach, going 2-3 now since he took over as interim coach. I disagree with that. Those are my thoughts. What do you think? Leave your comments. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and hey, why don't you post this on Facebook or TikTok or Ding Dong or wherever the kids are hanging out. And I will see you next video. Thanks for watching. Go Big Red.